Medical oxygen generation for the management of COVID-19 patients by Cistron Systems. We are all aware of the seriousness of the current climate and the burden on the Indian healthcare system to treat COVID-19 patients. These patients tend to be more complex and present with more complicated symptoms than the average patient in the ICU. COVID-19 patients have a compromised respiratory system and have an extremely hard time breathing. Thus, these patients are at higher risk of developing conditions such as acute lung injury, ARDS, and other serious ailments. The World Health Organization has clearly stated that to successfully manage COVID-19 patients, hospitals will have to be prepared with higher volumes of medical oxygen. In fact, medical oxygen is so critical for the treatment and recovery for COVID-19 patients that the World Health Organization has mandated the following. All ICUs and wards must be equipped with sufficient oxygen. Oxygen must be accessible at all hours of the day and night. Hourly oxygen measurements must be taken for all patients. And lastly, oxygen generators and concentrators are more suitable and reliable solutions to meet the daily need of oxygen demand. Today, there are three common modalities through which hospitals receive medical-grade oxygen. First are cylinders filled with oxygen gas. These are refillable containers in which oxygen is stored under high pressures. They are refilled off-site and brought to the hospital. A second mode through which hospitals acquire oxygen is via liquid oxygen tanks. These are large tanks on the hospital premises that are filled with liquid oxygen. Both oxygen gas cylinders and liquid oxygen tanks require frequent transport and a strong supply chain network. Hospitals are very dependent on their supplier and can experience shortages. A third mode through which oxygen can be acquired are oxygen generators. These are machines placed on site at the hospital and produce unlimited oxygen for the entire hospital system. Oxygen generators require a larger capital investment and a specialized engineering team for routine maintenance. Today, while Western nations have adopted oxygen generators, most Indian hospitals still depend on oxygen cylinders. As previously mentioned, oxygen cylinders and their availability is a large burden on the Indian healthcare system due to the need for heavy truck transport, high risk for damage and explosion, residual waste of oxygen per cylinder, the need for loading and unloading manpower, and lastly, the heavy dependency on the supplier and the supply chain network. These are all issues just under normal circumstances. Given the current crisis with COVID-19, all of these issues have been further amplified. Cistron Systems has a solution for this issue. We can provide hospitals with the best solution possible, the Cistron Oxygen Generator Platform. The Cistron Oxygen Generator Platform uses PSA, or pressure swing absorption technology, to convert air in the atmosphere into medical-grade oxygen. The platform can be installed on-site at the hospital and provides continuous, unlimited production of oxygen to the hospital system. The platform is very cost-effective, especially for larger hospitals. The platform can also be installed at the back of a medical van or trailer for portable use outside of the hospital. The Cistron platform is available in 3 different capacities, as shown in the table, for various oxygen needs. If placed in a trailer or medical van, the platform can perform all the same functions as it would at a hospital. Furthermore, when used outside the hospital, the mobile platform can fill other cylinders, is accompanied with a booster pump, and can be beneficial at hospital or off-sites where central oxygen pipeline is unavailable. Early adopters and users of Cistron in India have shared that using the oxygen generator platform has reduced their expenses, increased their mental peace due to 24/7 oxygen availability, increased their confidence to treat patients, reduced their manpower, and most importantly, decreased dependency on their external suppliers. Cistron is not just a short-term investment for COVID-19 patients. It is a long-term investment in the Indian healthcare system. Oxygen generation on-site improves long-term costs and savings for hospitals in India. Having on-demand oxygen has shown to improve outcomes not just for COVID-19 patients, but many other cardiac and respiratory illnesses. Third, as the population of India grows and more patients are sick, hospitals will have to become more self-sufficient in the future. And lastly, pandemics like the coronavirus are not the only one. There will be more, unfortunately, in the future, and we will have to be prepared. Cistron Systems, established in 1993, has over 25 years of experience in the Indian medical technology industry. We understand the Indian market and, more importantly, the needs and problems of urban and rural hospitals. Our team and company is based here in India, and we are passionate to help India prepare for the future. At this point, you must be wondering, why not help with surgical masks, gloves, or even gowns? While these are good and critical investments for COVID-19, they are only a one-time single-use equipment. You can make a larger, more lasting impact by partnering with Cistron Systems. Why not invest in technology that helps patients today and can continue to help them in the future? Investment in Cistron Systems is an investment to improve the current and future healthcare system of India. Thank you for your time.